I'm not. Who's panicked? I'm not panicked.
We're drinking beer, but we're still quarantined, so we're drinking it over Skype.
I would also like to note that next week's Two Girls Drink Beer was pre-recorded.
Yes.
So we didn't break quarantine law. We just
No,
recorded it like 2 months ago.
Christina accidentally shipped me her K-Cups to my apartment.
It was so funny because I went to check on the delivery and it said delivered to person in hand. And I'm like, well, I'm the person. It should be in my hands. And then I saw Hoboken and I was like, foiled again.
It's here.
I'll save it for Christmas. That's what I do. I usually start Christmas shopping now anyway.
What beer are you drinking, Christina?
So I found a loophole, a Moscow Mule.
Ooh.
So the beer that I'm drinking is ginger beer.
Wait a second. Wait 1 second. Did you finally open those ginger beers from the
years ago? Years
ago. Did you finally open them? As soon as you said ginger beer, I'm like, because every time I go over your house, like thing in my mind sees that I see them, and then I immediately think of the tricky try and think, huh, she hasn't opened those yet. Meanwhile, it's been it's been 2 years, hasn't it?
It migrated. So they were downstairs in the basement, then they came up to the den, then they were on the kitchen counter, and then I put them in the back of the fridge. And last week I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have a Moscow Mule because
why not?
And I opened one, and then I was like, oh, this is a fun twist on the podcast. But when you went like this, I thought you were going to yell at me because it's not really beer.
No, I'm yelling at you because you waited 2 friggin' years to open that thing. Because I remember you winning the alcohol tower at that tricky tray.
Oh, that vodka is not in here. This is garbage vodka.
Oh, it's not Tito's?
No. Majorsky? Yeah, no.
Why do you have a bottle of Majorska?
Oh, I don't have a bottle. I have a handle.
Why do you have a handle? Excuse me. Why do you have a handle of Majorska?
Because I think my mom, for one of her barbecues, was like, oh, we'll make sangria. Will 2 handles of vodka be enough? And I was like...
And she bought Majorska? What is she, 18 years old?
She bought it. It was like that episode of The Office when he goes for the Christmas party and he buys like 20 bottles of vodka. And he's like, is this enough to get 11 people drunk? And he's like, 20 bottles of vodka? That should do it.
Oh my God. Majorska. I haven't drank Majorska since 2012. I can't believe I used to drink that. Oh my God. God bless you.
I'm living my best life inside. So this is the beer. We're not sponsored.
Back it up, pal. Yeah, Gosling ginger beer.
Official ginger beer of the 35th America's Cup. Ginger beer, the refreshing zip of ginger. This is a 12-ounce, fluid ounce can.
What's the alcohol?
I don't think there's alcohol in ginger beer.
I'm kidding. 0%.
Yeah, I was like checking like just in case. I thought it might be like O'Doul's where it's like 0.00001%. But it's not. For our non-alcoholic listeners, if you like ginger beer, this is a good one. I've had a few of them, but I don't know. I've had a few Moscow Mules, I should say. I don't think I've had a few varieties of ginger beer that I remember off the top of my head. It masks the garbage vodka well.
Moscow Mules are my favorite cocktail to drink if I'm hungover. Like if you're hungover and you need to go to brunch the next day, a Moscow Mule is where you got to go because it's like hair of the dog. Ginger's going to settle your stomach. It's a great drink.
Yeah, I enjoy ginger beer. I don't think it's still a very much acquired taste like most beers, but if you can't handle like ginger with a punch because you get hit with the carbonated bit, and then also ginger kind of packs a punch as well. So it's like a very strong seltzer carbonation, and then you get hit with that ginger.
Yeah. It looks like the next summertime drink. This is a Blue Moon.
Ooh.
It's a light sky citrus wheat, if you will. It is brewed with tangerine peel. It is 3.6 carbs and 95 calories.
Way to go.
It smells like beer. Well, it is beer.
Oh, I didn't smell mine. Mine smells like ginger and garbage vodka.
It's very light. That's
Cheers.
Fine. I'm just getting foam at this point.
All foam?
It's all foam. I'm getting there. It's like a latte. It's not bad. Definitely not a strong beer. This is the definition of a light beer.
So would you compare it to like Miller Lite?
It's lighter than that.
Really?
It's like
in flavor or in like, so like seltzer, it tastes like seltzer?
Yeah, but it definitely has a beer taste to it. Like maybe like a beer aftertaste. It definitely smells like beer.
My recommendation, based on what you're telling me, would be shout out to my old roommate, Mary Kate. Congratulations. She just got engaged. Very exciting. Yes, it was very exciting. And I ran into a few of my friends. To one of my friends, I said, you should drink an IPA. And he's like, yeah, but I don't think I could drink those like all night. But a couple of my friends were like, yeah, you probably shouldn't like throw back IPAs all night. Like, I don't even think that's a thing a human can do. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, like what human throws back IPAs? I don't know what's happening. Not me. This would be something that they would like because they drink Bud Light, Miller Lite when they're trying to throw back beers and they're trying to drink them day into the night. I would recommend this to all my friends in Philly who like to day into the night drink.
You can 100% drink so many of these. Like I have no problem drinking it. It feels like a weird hybrid between a seltzer and a beer.
Okay.
Is a good way to put it. Alcohol content is 4%.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not much less than the Superbock. I think Superbock was like 4.5.
Yeah.
This is why I find beer so interesting. I have a Superbock in my fridge, so I can like double check and put it in the video. But it's so interesting to me that these two beers are so close in alcohol content, but taste totally different, and one tastes significantly heavier than the other one.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this is super.
You wouldn't compare that at all to the Superbock, right?
This says that it's an ale brewed with with tangerine peel. Superbock was completely different than this.
I just got a hit of the garbage vodka.
I feel like this is probably a really good summertime drink. Does it hold a candle to White Claw? No. White Claws will be always a summertime drink.
Okay. But so I'm going to say something that's daring. I vote Truly over White Claw.
Really?
Yes. So I know this isn't a beer thing, but
we're just going to compare spiked seltzers.
Listen, I loved seltzer before spiked seltzer became a thing. And I've said this to so many people. And again, here I am in my hipster paradise with my loft bed and my lights. But I will say that I drank seltzer before it was cool. Let me just get that out of the way. I used to drink seltzer and vodka all the time because I did Atkins before it was keto, and that was like the only thing you could drink.
Yeah.
And so I would throw back vodka seltzers with lime, or I used to sneak the little flavor thing in a vodka and seltzer, and then it would have a flavor of like cranberry or blueberry. I've always had a special place in my heart for spiked seltzer. It's just like, to me, it's just like the lightest of all beers.
Yeah. Mango White Claw. It's my fave.
That is good, but I don't know if they make I think they do make a mango Truly, but I just like the flavoring in the Truly, I think, better than most White Claws. Like if I were to compare a grapefruit Truly to a grapefruit White Claw, it's Truly.
Truly wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do an episode specifically on spiked seltzers where we blindfold ourselves and have the Truly version and the White Claw version.
I like that. We'll do it on your deck.
Yes. Perfect.
Do you think this is marketed towards women?
Yes.
Because
look at that font. Look at that font.
I know. Light sky. And also it's 3.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories. But like it's also a 4% alcohol content. They know who their audience is. They know
what's up.
But I feel like the audience would appreciate this.
I think that a lot of these companies have to do this because they have to compete with the spiked seltzers. There's one that I really want to try. I found an IPA that's under 100 calories, and I want to say it's Goose Island, but I'm not sure.
Not positive?
I'm not positive. Well, Danielle and I have decided as the requests come in slowly but surely. we'll go to the store. We'll wear our little masks. We'll make our own 6-pack and we will try all of the beers that you all suggest, as long as we have enough to keep making our own 6-pack.
We also need to make sure that the liquor store will allow us to make our own 6-packs with those specific beers. Yeah.
I still have your beers in the fridge. I haven't touched them.
Those are for when we unquarantine. I'm coming over.
Unquarantine. I love it.
Is that not the correct word?
It is. It is now.
Once we're released.
Like our episode that's been released. Danielle and I are very excited.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about Tiger King.
Sure.
I said it right, because I've been saying Tiger Blood. Well, are we ready to close this out?
All right, so we'll close out.
We'll put all the things here. Check out our podcast, Two Girls Watch TV. You can find us everywhere. Just Google Two Girls Watch TV podcast. It'll come up. So come listen to us and then tell us your thoughts and things. So we're signing off right now.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next week. We're all home. We've all binged Tiger King. Let's all talk about it.